Life was stirring on the campus in the early hours of day. Schedules full and work demanding, yet one lad took time to pray. Hearts were full of youthful vigor. Life was at its very best. Zest for earthly fame and knowledge stirred in every youthful breast. Single file they marched with purpose through the corridors of fame. But their knowledge was so fragile when they tampered with God's name. They exchanged a casual greeting with their teacher as they met, taking chairs behind the table. First to come were first to get.
The professor was all ready with his new philosophy. God's existence is our focus, he informed them forcefully. Is there someone in our circle ever heard God in some way? All the students sat there speechless, unprepared. What could they say? Question 2. I dare you argue, his demeanor seemed to say. Is there someone in our circle ever touched God in some way? Once again, there was no answer, and the air was growing tense. Question 3. He paused a moment. Would the challenge their defense? Is there someone in our circle ever seen God in some way? Stony silence filled the classroom. Would Goliath get away? Well, concluded Dr. Decker, there must be no God at all. His bold, brazen words re-echoed back and forth from wall to wall.
But the session was not over, for a praying David heart knew how shameless, unchecked scoffing many lives could dash apart. Brave the boy who rose with purpose. May I have a chance to speak? The professor was astonished. That poor lad must be a freak. Go ahead, he answered, really feeling smug and very sure his philosophy was proven, what is concrete stands secure. Is there someone in our circle, asked the lad with sober gaze, ever heard the brain of doctor in the skull behind his face? With no motion to detain him, he moved on to question 2. Sweeping gaze across the classroom, he knew well what he must do. Has there someone in our circle ever touched this brilliant brain? Absolute and total silence. Had the student gone insane?
Question 3. He squared his shoulders, uttered words with weight of lead. Have you seen the brain of Doctor? Neatly fitted in his head. The professor stared in stupor. Not a murmur of protest. Hot his ears with fluoride burning. Painful knots formed in his chest. All was silent, deathly silent, as the brave lad stretched up tall. Then, according to his logic, Doctor has no brains at all.
This world sure is a greedy place.
What made you Ella?
I tried to sell my 5-acre property today. Mr. Brown, the richest man in town, didn't want to pay me nearly what it's worth.
Did you owe it to him?
No, it makes me sick to see people so money hungry. If I could find an unselfish person in this world, I'd give it for nothing.
You mean you did for Eve?
Say, that's an idea. I'll make a sign.
Free 5-acre property to a contented person? I need to go and talk to that person. Whoever heard of a free property?
Well, hello. Can I help you?
Yes, I came for the free property. I'm a contented person.
Come in. Sit down right there. Let's visit. You look tired. Do you work long days?
Yes, I do. I work faithfully from dawn to dusk, and nobody seems to notice how hard I work. I think I should be paid twice as much as I actually do.
So you're saying you wish to be paid more?
Yes, indeed.
Then you are not content. Sorry, the property is not for you.
Why did I say that?
Free property to a contented person? Look at that. Somebody's giving away land. I must go check that out.
Well, hello. Come on in. Have a seat. You have come for the property, I suppose.
Yes. Ooh, cookies. You know, I barely get any sweets. All we get in our lunches is fruit, vegetables, and healthy food.
I'm sorry that you do not get cookies in your lunch, but you must be content with what you have. Sorry, the property is not for you.
Free property to a contented person? This is my day. Surely I can persuade them that I am contented, and then the property is mine.
Well, hello. Come on in. Sit down right there. You have come for the property, I suppose.
Yes, I did, but I don't have time to sit down. I am always so busy. I have food to cook, laundry to do, dishes to wash, and then tomorrow I need to do it all over again.
So you wish for more time?
Yes, if only I had more time for myself, my life would be so much nicer.
Well, it doesn't sound like you're content. Sorry, the property is not for you.
Free property to a contented person? That property shall certainly be mine. Who is more contented than I?
Come in. Come in.
I'm a contented person. I am eligible for the free property.
May I ask you a few questions?
Go right ahead.
Do you have enough to eat?
Yes.
Do you have a nice house?
Yes.
Do you have new clothes?
Yes.
Do you have a nice family?
Yes.
Do you have...
You may as well give up. I have everything I want. I am indeed very contented.
Very well, then I suppose you do not wish to have the property, for you have everything you want. I forgot to sweep those walks. I wonder what that fancy lady thought. Oh, good day, ma'am.
Good day, sir.
And how are you today?
Blessed.
But don't you wish for nicer clothes?
Well, just last week a lady stopped by with a box full of clothes for us, and we are saving them for Sunday.
How about food? Do you have enough to eat?
Yes, God has always provided. Even if it's not much, we have always had enough.
Where are you living?
Well, we are currently renting a small place, but we need to be out in a few weeks. So we are praying about it and trusting God to provide a place for us to live.
Well, I think I might have the answer to your problem. I was trying to give away a property to a contented person. Numerous people stopped by for it, but they all proved to be discontent. You have showed me that you're content with the little you have. The property is yours for free.
Really? That is an answer to prayer.
Da. Perdón. Here, go to